Hi, I'm Matt Stroll. I'm here to go over the all-new and exciting Airstream Interstate and why it's the #1 selling B van in the country 5 years running. Come on off to the front and we're going to start off with the Mercedes-Benz V6 3.0 liter diesel engine. This is actually going to boast 18 miles per gallon. It's going to be one of the most fuel efficient B vans in the market today. Underneath that, you're actually going to pick up another area where Airstream becomes the #1 leading B van provider in the market today. That's the high gravity suspension package. There's 4 components with that. Airstream checks the box in all 4 categories. You're going to pick up heavy duty springs, heavy duty Mercedes shocks, heavy duty front and rear stabilizer bars, and don't forget heavy duty bushing. That's going to deliver the most stable and quietest ride on the road today, and that's why it's the #1 selling B van in the country. Starting off at the front, there's a ton more features. I don't want to miss any of them. Starting off with these upgraded Bi-Xene headlights that's going to illuminate the road like no other. Just underneath it, this thing is like a Learjet. It actually comes with upgraded jets that pop out in inclement weather that'll clean off your headlight in a breeze. Down below, you're going to get, they even check the box on upgraded fog lights. That's a big deal. In inclement weather, you want to make sure everybody can see you and you can see them. Down below, you're also going to pick up an upgraded Parktronic parking assist as well. Inside, there's a beeping monitor that'll make sure that it keeps your family safe at all times. Coming up to the windshield, there's another upgraded feature that Airstream likes to check the box on, and they get right from Mercedes. That's the upgraded heated windshield. That's going to protect your family and make life a breeze in inclement weather, irregardless of if there's a big snowstorm. That'll clean off your windshield in minutes. No more getting out the ice scraper and breaking off the ice and the snow. I know what that's like. You definitely don't want to do that. You won't have to with the upgraded Mercedes-Benz heated windshield. Coming around down to the tires. This is a big deal. Just behind the tires, you actually get an upgraded IFS, upgraded suspension in the front. That's independent front suspension. Let me just show you what I mean by that. Most brands just have a straight axle in the front. That's just not going to cut it for Airstream and the Airstream Interstate. What you're going to pick up with the independent front suspension is anytime you're going over unstable ground, each axle is going to work individually, and you're going to keep that stable drive that you're going to want, and that's why it's the quietest riding coach in this B van market today. Back down to the tires, you're going to get upgraded 4-season tires. You don't have to worry about inclement weather, irregardless of if you're up north or down south. It's raining, it's snowing, that's going to keep your family safe. Down to the Alcoa Dur-Brite rims. This is absolutely phenomenal. They also check the box here too. The nice feature here, these are the best in class rims. You can't get a more expensive, more high-end look than this Alcoa Dur-Brite rim. They're gonna be rust resistant, they're not gonna pit, and you can just wash them off with soap and water and it's gonna stay bright and resilient over time. Come on down. Up to the windows. This is absolutely amazing. This unit actually comes with C.R. Lawrence automotive style windows. They're a frameless window. It's nicely cut with a streamlined look. They're going to be water resistant as far as water intrusion goes into the inside of your coach. Most brands in this price point are going to give you the cheap slider windows, not Airstream. You're going to get the upgraded C.R. Lawrence automotive style windows. They're frameless with the heavy limo tint. They also are 50-50 windows on the back side here. So this is actually a jalousie window. They crank out and they'll give you more airflow inside and make you feel nice and airy. Moving on up to the upgraded awning. That awning is not just like any awning. It's an awning that Airstream put a lot of time, effort, and thought into. This awning is the longest awning in the industry by minimum 3 or 4 feet. Most brands, they cut short on a lot of areas, including the awning, not the Airstream Interstate. If you actually notice up, they do a phenomenal job this year of putting the upgraded front and rear caps on the awning to integrate it nice and evenly into the roof line. Not only that, but it also has a earthquake seismic sensor, they call it. So in inclement weather, wind gusts, it'll just pop in and you won't damage your side of the coach. It also comes with an upgraded LED light awning, and it's all dimmable as well. Down below, when you open the entry door of the Airstream Interstate, you'll notice an upgraded aluminum step, true in nature and true in fashion to the all-new Airstream. It's going to have an upgraded tread on there, easy to get in and out. Most brands will just put a cheap little piece of fiberglass down here. It's just not going to cut it for Airstream. They put an upgraded heavy-duty Airstream step on there with 2 actual gripping steps there. Underneath, you're also going to notice there's actually illuminated light, LED light, if I can turn this on real quick for you folks. Underneath the coach, they actually put an LED light strip so you can see what you're doing in the middle of the night. The other nice feature here comes standard with a upgraded screen door as well. Most brands will leave that out. Not Airstream, not the Interstate. Very easy to retract and use. Coming around the back of the coach, if you pan up, you're going to notice the 3rd brake light. Airstream really cares about your safety. They're not going to skimp on the 3rd brake light like most manufacturers. Again, that's why it's the #1 selling B van 5 years running. Integrated into the 3rd brake light, you'll notice the upgraded rear backup camera. It also has a fisheye of 180-degree radius, so you have the maximum visibility. You're also going to notice just underneath that huge back frameless windows with the Mercedes-Benz medallion. Down below, you're also going to notice they put 1, 2, 3, 4 Parktronic sensors for increased safety. And then on the back, on each side over here, on the side of the bumper here, you have a blind spot assist, and then one on the other side to make sure that cars coming up on your side, you're going to be able to notice that they're there. Unlike other manufacturers, they're going to skip the blind spot. They're going to skip out on the Parktronic sensors. That's why it's the best in class in safety. Underneath this cap here, Airstream does a phenomenal job of actually hiding the hitch. It can tow 5,000 pounds. You have a 5,000 pound hitch underneath this. So you actually get the upgraded cap. They do a really great job of that. Coming up to the top, we're going to open up the back tailgate here. The back of the Airstream Interstate's chock full of upgrades as well. The power retractable screen door actually is worked off the multiplex wiring system inside the coach. That system is virtually bulletproof. They actually take that wiring system from a $400,000, $500,000 diesel pushers, which is standard, and they put it on the Airstream Interstate. It actually saves roughly 300 to 400 pounds of wiring. That gives you increased cargo carrying capacity inside the Interstate. Most brands would never use the multiplex wiring system. It costs a little bit more money to do, but it saves a lot of time and effort when you're using the retractable screen door. The Airstream Interstate has huge cavernous storage underneath the couch in the back. Massive. You can tell they do a phenomenal job as far as the metal work on the coach. You also have a pull-out tray here. The couch actually makes into a phenomenally comfortable king bed. These 2 pouches inside this Airstream pouch, you actually have an upgraded sun visor for the front windshield. And then here's your pull for your table on the inside. If we come around the other side of the coach, down at the bottom, you're going to notice the exhaust pipe for your generator. It actually runs off propane, LP. It's super quiet and highly efficient. It runs for a very long time. Right here is your 30 amp power source. Right here is your upgraded outlet On the off-door side, off-campsite side, some brands put your hot water outlet on the camp side, where it can be a little dangerous. This can get hot. Airstream thinks about your family and the utility of the unit itself. They'll put all of your utility on the off-campsite side. The back suspension, again, you have an upgraded rear VB air suspension on this coach with dual running wheels, so you have maximum stability. Here comes another Airstream first. They actually give you power black and gray water scissor valves. That's something that usually Prevos and $1 million buses use, not a B van. But Airstream, they want you to have the best quality unit out there with the ease of use of a high-end coach. Black and gray water scissor valves, power. You never have to pull out those levers. They're dirty, they're grimy. They're not going to have to get you down in the dirt. This also has a macerator built right in. It's power, retractable, buttons right up top. Very easy to use, super easy and clean. Up top, you're also going to have your outside shower with hot and cold water. They even paint the little compartments. They do a good job. Here's your Suburban furnace outlet. Portable water. Then you also have your city water outlet here as well. Back up to the roof of the all-new Airstream Interstate, you're going to notice it comes with upgraded 300 watts of solar panels. There's actually 1, 2, 3. There's actually 2 in the front and 1 all the way in the back for a total of 300 watts of solar panel usage. If you want to go off-grid, you're always going to have power. There's going to be nothing to worry with the Airstream Interstate. The Interstate also has upgraded blinker lights in your mirrors. On top of that, you also have upgraded side cameras for total vision on the side of your coach. And then inside, you also have upgraded lane keeping assist and collision avoidance package on this coach. Most brands don't offer anything like that type of technology. The Airstream Interstate, again, best in class in safety, best in class in comfort. Let's go check out the inside. As we step into the Airstream Interstate, this exact model is the Airstream Interstate Lounge. So this one actually seats up to 9 people. You actually have 2 seats in the front and then 2 additional captain's chairs right behind those. A 3-person couch and then 2 additional seats in front of those. The nice thing about the Airstream Interstate is the upgraded ultra leather they use. It's super, super high end. It wears beautifully. It's very, very comfortable. And then they also put in the built-in seatbelt right inside. Down below, this is something super important to me. I have an 11-month-old. You also have child safety tethers for upgraded seating for younger children. Up top, you're going to notice your multiplex lighting feature. You have your main ceiling light. You also have your galley area lights, under coach lighting, your generator start, and your battery disconnect switch. You also have a master light switch here. Your power awning switch is right here, easy to get to. Your bath area and your aisle lights built right into your multiplex. This feature is literally bulletproof. Airstream does a phenomenal job on their cabinets and woodwork. There's no other B van that builds cabinets quite like Airstream. This actually has a super high gloss finish on it. The cabinets themselves are super, super thick. You have upgraded hardware package on this. You also have extruded aluminum underneath this cabinet. Underneath all their cabinets, in fact, is extruded aluminum. Most brands put cheap staples and wood as far as the foundation of the wood goes. Not Airstream. This is all extruded aluminum. Very, very thick, very, very high end. Inside the cabinet, you also have additional padding to make it the quietest riding coach out there. Panning up to the ceiling, you're going to notice the Airstream iconic aluminum finishes. They do a phenomenal job. Just make it look very, very rich on the interior of the coach. Again, you have your extruded aluminum. This is a good area where you can take a good look of all the extruded aluminum down below. Very, very high end, very, very durable. The storage is unmatched. That goes back several feet. Again, it's all padded, and they finish off every single inch of this coach. You also have an upgraded light inside so you can see where your items are. You have ambient lighting up top. They also finish off the ceiling, not just with the iconic aluminum for Airstream, but with magic suede. This is very, very durable material. My son's gonna be 1 year old soon, and you could literally put a birthday party in here, have chocolate cake all over the magic suede, ketchup, mustard, whatever it is, super easy to clean up. Most brands put cheap plastic and other materials that just don't wear as well as the magic suede does. This is super plush, very, very high end. The screens here are actually another super high end item. You have your power day shade and you have your power night shade. These are all controlled by the multiplex wiring system. You also have additional sleeping back here. You can make this into a queen or a king bed with the additional wings on the back. As we go into the galley area, you're gonna notice all the super high-end finishes. You have an extra countertop extension. This is all solid surface, easy to clean, it holds up, and it wears much better than most brands. You also have a 2-burner cooktop. It's nicely recessed so you can actually make sandwiches on it and give you a little bit more counter space. You also have a undermount sink here. It's all metal, high-end finishes. And then again, your magic suede. You don't have to worry about water or anything splashing up. It's very, very durable, super easy to clean. Remember, I'm gonna have my 1 year old's birthday in here soon. Then underneath that, you have tons of storage for sponges. You can actually lock all your drawers. Here, these pull out. They finish them very, very well. Everything is screwed and glued. There's no staples in the cabinets whatsoever. You also have an upgraded J-lock. Locks right into place. Additional drawers with a nice little cutout for your silverware. Huge refrigerator for a B-van. Plenty of storage that goes back very, very far. LED light inside. You also have area for ice. This also comes with an actual unique convection oven microwave. It's actually based on a pull-out tray. You want to try and unlock it before you use it. So there's a little lock up in the corner, but that pulls right out. Half-time cooking. You can put pizza in there, popcorn, whatever really you want. Super easy to use. They also do a phenomenal job. Don't cut corners here. It's all stainless steel. Then you can just flip over the lock so it doesn't come out on you on the road. Down below you have an additional drawer, so you have tons of storage. They make great use of every single inch of this coach. That's why Airstream's one of the #1 selling vans in the country. The Airstream does a phenomenal job as far as fit and finish, as you can see. The other nice feature I didn't quite point out or mention, that every Airstream Interstate goes in a rain booth for approximately 30 minutes. That rain booth in that 30 minutes gets more rain than New York does in 1 full year. That's phenomenal. That's quality assurance for you and your family. The other nice feature there, talk about conservation. All the water used in that rain booth actually gets recycled and reused for the next rain cycle and the next rain test. The other nice feature is right behind these cabinets. Behind the cabinets, the nice thing about their insulation, Airstream Interstate uses an upgraded eco batting insulation. That eco batting has a better insulation factor than any other insulation in the market. It's also recycled bottles and glass, so you're not going to get any off-gassing that you might get in other brands that can be toxic to your family. Going up to the front of the coach, the Airstream Interstate, they have an integrated backup camera with volume right to the right of this. You have your collision avoidance, lane keeping assist as well. The dash radio is phenomenal. It's very easy to use. It looks great. It's easy to see. You have your radio integrated in here, your satellite radio with Sirius XM capabilities, iPod, Bluetooth, USB, and of course your navigation. The other nice thing with the upgraded Airstream Interstate this year, it actually comes with, count them, 6 airbags. That's phenomenal. No other brand in this class is putting 6 upgraded airbags for safety. Airstream checks the box on that again. You're actually going to get 1 airbag for the driver's seat and an additional one for the passenger. You're also going to get an additional side curtain airbag that deploys on impact. Imagine not having that. You actually have a huge pane of glass here. In the event of a side impact, where's that glass going to go? I'd hate to be the one to find out. Again, side curtain airbag comes standard with your Airstream Interstate. You also pick up an additional thorax side airbag. There's a large percentage of accidents that are side impacts. That's why I'm talking about that. It's so critical for the safety of your family. Each side is going to have a thorax additional side impact airbag for your safety. That's why it's the best in class. That's Airstream. That's the Interstate. Let's check out some additional features. The Airstream Interstate Lounge comes with 4 captain chairs that actually swivel around very easily. This is an upgraded ultra leather. You can tell by the stitching here, their attention to detail is unmatched. Very, very easy to clean and keep up with. If you pan down on the floor, you'll also notice another Airstream upgrade. This actually has marine grade look flooring, very easy to clean. Underneath that, you actually have a 7-layer flooring that keeps the cabin super, super quiet when going down the road. Thanks for checking out the all-new Airstream Interstate. You can see why it's the #1 selling B van in the country by far. Check us out online at rv1.com. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Thank you very much.